the eligible voting numbers?
The total eligible voters numbers for 2024 are 22,553 voters.
In a technical legal sense, who can vote?
Technical. It's every Dutch person that is registered in the basic administration before the 23rd of October 2023. However, the technical part is when they become 18 on January 11, 2024. So to make it simple is if everyone that was born before January 11, 2006, and they are Dutch and they are registered, they will be able to vote.
Who cannot vote? Please explain why.
Okay. There's the ordinance where it mentions who is excluded from the registry. I think it's Article 3 of the Electoral Ordinance by court decision. So it has to do with a decision of the judge to remove you from the voting registry.
Can persons with permanent residency also vote?
No. The law is very clear on this point. It is that you have to have the Dutch nationality. That means that you naturalize, that's possible, or you were born Dutch. Those are the main ways to become Dutch. So once you have the Dutch nationality.
So in other words, or let me still phrase the question, do you have to have a Dutch passport to vote?
You need to have a passport to vote, but you have to have the Dutch nationality to vote.
When can people expect to get their voting cards in the box?
Okay, so right now we are doing the drive for pickup of the voting cards, and we are expecting to give those voting cards on December 4th to the post office of St. Martin, and they will deliver the cards.
How is the drive going thus far to get people to pick up their cards? What efforts are being made to encourage the public?
Okay, we have done some announcement ad in the newspaper, via our social media, DCOM. We have encouraged them, and quite some persons came out to collect. We are continuing to encourage persons to have them beforehand and don't wait till the last minute.
What problems arise during voting season?
The problem that arise are first, that persons lost the voting cards, or they don't have an identification document, a valid identification document. Those are the main problems that we see every time with election. We want to avoid those things. So for that also, we have walk-ins days for ID card on Saturdays. So please come and renew your ID card to have a valid document for the election day.
Depending on this issue, situation, for example, wrong name, no voting card, voter off registry, etc., how long does it take to solve?
To solve, each situation is different, so it depends on the situation. We have persons that they didn't receive the voting card, but what was the issue? Maybe they was not on the correct address, so the voting card went to the previous address what they have in the system. So that can be remedied. We cannot change the voting location for them, so the polling station will remain on the last address that they have in the civil registry. However, we can print a duplicate if you didn't receive it. So that is a process, but a short few minutes process that we can do. We don't encourage a lot of persons to do that. So that's why the pickup of voting card is very important. And also, for instance, is if a person didn't receive on time, I will encourage them to come to the civil registry, inquire why they didn't receive it, because if they are not in the voting registry, their obligation, or if they wish to, they can approach the courthouse to be added to the registry.
What is the importance of having your correct address registered and change of address?
That's very important. Our law explicitly says that you have to change your address each time you move. So we want to encourage every citizen of St. Martin. St. Martin is a very dynamic country and people are moving. I encourage them to come and change their address as fast as possible, as soon as possible, because that will help not only the civil registry, but all entities within government to send you letters or any notification on the correct address.
Number of the population, St. Martin.
Right now, St. Martin has 57,062 persons registered up to this morning. And to mention, we did this, the government of St. Martin did the census household count, and there's still a gap. So we are still working and asking persons. We are sending the letters of whereabouts just to verify, are you still on the island, yes or no? And if so, please, if you receive the letter, to come to our department and just inform us that you are there. We might ask for a landlord form to just check if that's the correct address. We will update your information, remove the note that we have in the system that we sent you the letter, and then you can come and receive every other document that you need. But if you don't react, after the 4 weeks that we have by law, we will send you a second letter. That second letter gives us another 4 weeks. If you don't react, we will remove you from our system. And you might say, hey, but I was here. Why did you remove me? But you didn't react.
Okay. What are eligible voters? Can you give a breakdown of the number of this or for these numbers?
Well, what we have is per district. Don't forget, we have 20 districts. However, 2 of the districts are districts that are pure for persons that are on a particular address, like the prison and the St. Martin home. And the other 18 districts that we have is John Larmony Center, that has 946 voters per district. The Sunday School has 1,389 persons. St. Martin Senior Recreation Center, that's Hope Estate, that's district number 3. That's 1,445 persons. We have the Sister Marie Laurent School, 1,429. That's district 4. District 5 is Dutch Water Community Center, 1,447. We have District 6 is MPC, Milton Peters College, and that we have 1,419. Then we have District 7, Rupert Minot Community Center, that is 1,420. District 8, St. Martin Academy, with 1,391. District 9, Butte Hotel, 1,429. District 10, Nipa, with 1,418. Charles Leopold Bell, District 11, 1,267. Then we have District 12, Leonard Connor School, with 834. Simpson Bay Sport Community Center, number 13, that's 1,122. District 14 Belvedere Community Center with 1,469. And that's the largest. Then we have Melford Hazel Sport Recreation Center, that's District 15 with 1,415. District 16, the Mac School in St. John, 1,221. We have Dutch Quarter Community Help Desk, District 17 with 480. Seventh-day Adventist School, that's number 18 with 914. So that with the other two will sum to the 22,553 eligible voters.
How do you know if you are registered and can vote, but do not get a card?
Okay, I think that to start with, if that question can come more if someone just naturalized. For instance, we had certain naturalization ceremony from the governor lately. So if you know that you got the Dutch nationality just before the 23rd of October, that means that you are part of it. If you just came to St. Martin to live and it was during the October time, and you know that you registered before the 23rd of October, you will be in the registry. The only thing is, if you have doubts, you can always call the government building or come to inquire. You don't need the appointment to just inquire about that.